To the latest in Gaza now, the Israeli military says it has expanded its ground offensive to the central part of the territory where urban refugee camps are located. The built-up towns are now crowded with Palestinians who fled northern Gaza in the early stages of the war. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with the latest. Good evening, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Taz. The Israeli military says it's going to move into smaller areas of the territory as they continue their offensive. And this is after weeks of bombardment in major urban centers. Ever since Israel issued the order for Gazans to flee areas like Gaza City, it's been widely reported that nearly 2 million in Gaza have been displaced. On top of the lack of food, water, and fuel, today, 3 Palestinian internet providers say service is completely down. Also, World Health Organization officials have been making their way into numerous hospitals in Gaza, where they say more casualties are arriving. Meanwhile, with international pressure for a ceasefire building, top U.S. officials were meeting with Israel's Minister of Strategic Affairs today at the White House in Washington, with an aim to convince Israel to scale down combat and protect civilians. Israel says despite some differences between the two allies, they have the same goal in mind.
And as you've heard repeatedly, we in the United States share common goals. Israel has the right and the obligation to defend itself against this Hamas terror threat. Israel and the United States want to see Hamas destroyed. We want to see a new reality in the Gaza Strip. We can have different discussions on this tactical issue or that tactical issue. We listen very attentively to whatever Washington says, and I believe they listen very carefully to whatever we say to them. But ultimately, we're on the same side of this. We want to see Hamas destroyed.
Also, Egyptian officials have put forward a proposal to both Israel and Hamas that could potentially see the end of the war and begin a phased-out process of releasing hostages. However, there's no official word from either Israel or Hamas on that plan. Taz?